Good evening. Hi there. Thank you so much for being here waiting. I love when you all are waiting there in the audience for me. Thank you so much. It is me, Angie from Learn Love Tarot, here to bring us messages of our best and highest good using the energies of the daily moon cycle and of the planetary aspects surrounding us. We're going to use these energies and learn how to surf them so that we can also understand what energies are our own versus what energies we are feeling in the cosmos surrounding us. So, if anything does resonate with you today in today's message, please show me that with a like or especially a comment. And even better tip than that would be to share this channel with other like-minded souls. Know that energy is cyclical, so this message is timeless. And anything you find in today's energy, if you are able to let me know how that resonates for you, that's the best help of all. All right. So if you got to see my notes already today, well, that one kind of wanted to come out. This is a brand new, beautiful deck. When I saw the very bottom card, the number one card, I knew I had to save it for y'all. I had to save it for date night. So just even that card number one, which was Archangel Michael, I'm going to be using these later after the general reading so that I can intuitive messages. Not looking at the author's meaning until I've gotten through most of the deck on my own. So we're going to be using those today to guide today's energy. We do have the big conjunction tomorrow, the Pluto CAZIMI. That will never happen. That has never happened in our lives unless you were around when Marie Antoinette said, let them eat cake. That would be the last time Pluto was in Aquarius. So we're never going to have that energy again. So it is not just the butterfly of transformation, but it is the phoenix rising from the ashes energy. So today's song, it's really gorgeous. I can't wait to see the rest of them. I literally just ripped off the paper right about 5 minutes before, and I kept them face down as I passed them through my sage. If you like to know what sage I use, I tell everybody about it. I gift it when I can because it's just the most gorgeous hand-rolled sage, and they just have, oh my God, you'll have to see it. I put it in I put it in today's graphics for you so you can hunt that down if you'd like to check that out. Our first card is out. So this is called the Matarea. So if I'm butchering the titles of these cards, please forgive me because again, I don't like to read the guidebooks until after I've reviewed each card and gotten my own intuitive downloads. So what I'm looking at here is divine feminine energy seeing the greatness of herself. So it looks to me like this is literally the transformation of self here. I'm seeing this as three levels. On top of that, a 26 number is an 8 when you add those together. And that is all about balancing our own inner yin and yang within. And when we do that, the other half of the lemniscate is activated for us so that spirit can bring us the energies of the same vibration. How beautiful is this? It's almost as if here too, this is this reading today is going to be whoever is realizing that we're in a very human experience and the hard times, the toughness, the path that we walk is not an easy one when we choose to incarnate as a human this lifetime. It's not for sissies. So what I'm seeing is that instead of us blaming ourselves for any past indiscretions or what we feel like we would need forgiveness for, even if others would not see it that way, I am seeing that instead of putting ourselves down and lowering our self-esteem even more into that shame energy, I'm seeing this as us seeing our higher soul and instead saying, gorgeous energy. And I'm just feeling all the love pouring off of this card. So I hope you are in a place. My song of the day here, I hope you are in a place where you're able to see anything that you would consider as a foible in your journey so far. That is just learning. We are just learning how to be here. Now, there are so many double numbers today. If you're a numbers person, we've got the Master Builder number 22 twice in today's date. And then on top of that, we have 33 years ago is our next double number because that's what today's date adds up to. And when we go back 33 years, let me know what was happening for you in 1993, if you were even born yet. So my Capricorn girlfriend in California was a 93 baby. So that was also a 22 year, which is in essence a master builder, master architect. And when you reduce that or add that up together for a 4-path energy, very similar to an 8. And this is how I teach it. This is how I describe it. An emperor energy comes into this world with all 4 corners here, this Mars action. Making my stake, I'm making my claim in this world, and these are my guideposts, okay? And then what the emperor comes to understand is that, yes, those are great structures. We can put walls up and we can also put a roof on that. But then what makes it life easier is his feminine energy, his yin energy. He has to surrender and learn to receive. Um, and then we see this is the first time in on a piece of graph paper, if you will, the first time that those 4 points form a different shape, which is a square. And then it's also the first point at which we can create a circle, the feminine energy of flow. And we do have today's Mercury conjunct Pluto energy is conjunct at the symbol of 4 Aquarius, which is a Hindu healer. And I've been talking about this all week about the shadow aspects of ourself, because in essence, this is what this energy is blasting us to try to see, understanding the necessary lessons that heal ourselves of distortions of light. So any way that you've seen that, oh, my shadow took over, in retrospect, it's always hindsight's always 2020, right? Seeing this as 3 levels, as okay, there it was buried in the subconscious, and this figure here is seeing that come to light, and then the subconscious becomes part of the everyday. That's when you're able to say, well, how we understand that, and if we start to respond instead of react, that that is growth in itself, and that those tough lessons are all there for a reason. I wish I knew what kind of flower that was. If you could give me your interpretation of what big white fluffy flowers might be. I'm seeing magnolias, but I'm not totally up on my flower game, so certainly let me know there if you see that as something different. I'm seeing it as clouds. Um, that's a way to scry and to get messages for yourself daily. All right, Spirit, show me what blessings you have to bring me today. It's the first thing you see before your brain starts thinking about it. That's scrying. That's the Knight of Cups in the Mermaid deck, where he's looking into that cup. Some people can use water. Some people I see images mostly in art, which is what drew me to this deck. Wow. So as I was yammering, I didn't even see that this was underneath here. It is a 30, which is in essence the Empress energy, mother energy, and it says ascension to light. So this is the realization that they're not mistakes, they're just learning here. So this is for a general reading. I pulled in a different deck the Merkaba energy, the chariot energy, and that is our soul chariot. When our head and heart are aligned, then the soul drives the chariot. look at this beautiful energy here. So this ascension into light, I see that the water is calm, more clouds there behind in the sky. And I'm seeing this as a wheel. I know it's not Wheel of Fortune energy, but that's just what the first thing that I got, as a shield of protection. When we balance our own inner yin and yang, our own half of the lemniscate, our shield then is protecting us, our spiritual shield here. And then we have this healing energy. So 26, 30, 37, and 29, if you like those double numbers. And then that would reduce if you are just new to numerology, 8, 3, 10, which reduces to a Wheel of Fortune. Wow. I didn't even realize that. And then we have this 29 energy of the 11. So again, we've got double numbers showing up like crazy today. Let me know if you've seen any double numbers lately, especially I've been seeing them yesterday and today a lot. Again, those are on my notes, 33, 44, and 22. Now, on top of that, I did hit 550 subscribers. So thank you. I love that double number. And when I sat down to cleanse my deck, I had 5 minutes and 50 seconds to get every card through the sage. So 55s as well. And as I'm talking about the 55s, here is our 32 card, which is a 5, a Michael descendant. Archangel Michael is in charge of the soulmate cycle. He carries the sword of truth. Okay. He is the card that beats the devil energy every time. No bones about it. He's always going to win. He's going to come up the winner. And I'm seeing this as a portal. I saw a rooster here, which for me is the rooster that crows and announces they're either leaving or they're awakening. This feels very much like the judgment energy that's in my uh, Tarot de la Nuit deck, where the energy is we're getting called here to step into this light, especially as light is included here on every single picture. I'm seeing a face here. It's like, or I don't know if somebody's just now coming up for air or feeling like I just need a breath. I just need to breathe. You're protected here. Okay. Um, Beautiful rainbow energy. So we want to pull always with that green energy of the heart. I'm seeing ancestors here in the past that are watching people incarnate. And I'm seeing a second rooster. I don't even know the spiritual significance of a rooster. So if anybody cares to look that up and include it in the chat, that might be for someone here. But there's a white rooster and a black rooster. So yin and yang energy. And these are the people on the other side of this understanding their subconscious energies that have been holding them back from a higher timeline, a different experiences lifetime, are coming to light so that we can go, aha, I see you. I still love you anyway. We are not here to be perfect. Nobody is. And that's an acceptance energy. So this deck is just absolutely gorgeous. Let me go ahead and get our cards on the table so I can get to your all's questions tonight. Hello, hello. Let me welcome everybody in. I know Jennifer was here first. Miss Kaylee. I found out. And that's all I remembered, you guys. I did not even know that it was by the Jets. Like, I would have not guessed that in a million years. I'm not great with the band names, but I can sing the whole damn song. It's like, how did you know? Because I never told you. You found out I got a crush on you. So this is energy that is Empress energy, the double threes. When we understand that we don't chase, that we simply call the energy in with our own essence, life becomes a whole lot easier. Miss Kathy, thank you so much for being here. I love that you call her cashier. You guys are awesome. And we got welcome back to you, Brad. Miss Judy, how are you? Thank you for returning, Brad. I'm glad we didn't scare you away. I say we with love. You know, it'd be me. What was super, super cool, I'm going to go to my water deck here. What was super cool about the song, I had no idea what the name was, the band name was, or that they were a Tonga family. The whole band is consisting of family. So whether or not Asian Pacific heritage, it was the kingdom of Tonga for the Pacific Islanders that migrated here. All right, and then with today's Mercury energy of communication, it's a sleuth mode kind of energies. It's the aha. Okay, why did I split that when I always talk through the cards before the cut? Well, I found out. You found out I got a crush on you much? King of Cups, and split by the sun. The happiest card in the deck. So if you do have a crush on someone and you don't think they know, I just saw the Queen of Cups. I think they know. They know this intuitively, or they can just feel your own vibration healing and shifting. Okay. If we are not in a place of healing, then those other energies are not yet vibrationally attracted, right? Because we are going to attract the energy that we are. So let us know here, how's this Hindu healer, energy coming in for everyone? Please and thank you, Spirit. King of Wands. So this full moon, February 1st, first week of February in Leo, that strength energy, Leo energy has been showing up a lot. So I see it. I want it. It's mine. I understand that in order to rebuild stronger here, I just said I saw someone's head like finally coming up above water over here. And then that is bookended by the High Priestess. So spiritual awakening. This is taking me back to our first beautiful card out here, the Madaraya. Gorgeous, an ascension into light. Our reading is ready, guys. Let's hit it. Okay, let's hit it. What is that song? OPP, other people's property. Down with OPP. All right. So whatever this tower moment is, or the situation here, you're coming in as, yeah, I see it. This may come fully into light here by the full moon in Leo. What were we doing 6 months ago when the new moon in Leo hit? If you put a pentacle into your wishing well, especially here, the opportunity is they found out, got a crush on them. Okay, how did you know? Because I never told you. This could be your energy. Make sure to switch them where they are relevant for you. Okay, I see it. I want it. It's mine. And this is a realization here that there has to be movement. Okay, in order to get to that light, we have to move from one place to the other. This is no longer going to exist. Okay, the Archangel Michael descent here. Again, in charge of the soulmate cycle. So I'm looking at, especially with today's song, what time that woke me up at 6:43 a.m. and it was just blaring in my head. I haven't heard that song for years. So let's see what's happening here to drive this reading. So I've reached the Pentacle of Pentacles, this realization. I understand that I am here having this human experience. I'm no longer in a place of blame for myself or for others. I like that. 10 of Pentacles. It's the 40 cards of the Minor Arcana wrapped up all in one. Wow, double ending, you guys, that double 5 energy, double change, right? So here we have the most powerful card in the entire deck, the world, and it is driving the energetics of the Tower. Okay, so this is a meant to be ending of a cycle, whatever that is for you. And intuitively, this is depending on if we're conscious, right, that this is what's happening, that it's part of our ascension path. Intuitively, we have felt this coming. And mixed here with the High Priestess energy. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 50% of the cards on the table. We've only got you, situation, and opportunity out so far, and 50% is major arcana. So again, these conjunctions, that Pluto CAZIMI tomorrow, never ever has happened to us and never will again. This awakening, this ascension into light is your protection. This is your spiritual protection, your knowing. Okay. And this is bookending that healing energy here. Lots of cups. Okay. High Priestess will be Pisces energy. We are in the North Node of Pisces. Okay. Let's come back to the top of the deck. Recent past here, 7 of Wands. I've been putting up boundaries. I've been learning about those, Ange. I understand what is and what is not for me. And instead of allowing in things that no longer are for my highest good, I stand my ground. Tom Petty and that shit. Center or the heart of the reading. Wow, today's energy of the Emperor. Double 22. So master architect, rebuilding from a place of knowing and spiritual understanding to bring in this spoiled for choice, abundance mandala. Okay, so we got the positive or light aspect there of the 7 of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what our near future energy is here. Passion, 9 of Wands. So I've been talking, so we've got King, Emperor in the center, near future Knight. The King of Wands is the one that deploys the Knight of Passion. Okay, not N-I-G-H-T, A-N-I-G-H-T of passion. Okay, let's see what is driving those energies. So, wow, divine pair here on the board, Queen of Wands, Mars energy there, along with the Mars of the Emperor. This is going to be representative of both Aries here, Aries in both of these cards with Mars. And then in addition, the Queen of Wands traditionally would represent the Scorpio energy, so more water. King and Queen of Wands here, and you, whoever is listening, whoever this reading is for, if this is your side of the board, you're deploying the Knight here towards something extremely expansive. 7 of Cups, abundance mandala. You definitely want whatever this is. What is crossing the Emperor here? Page of Swords, the avid learner. Okay, understanding the aha of, well, how human of me, instead of blame or shame or getting sucked under. Once you are walking this path of ascension, if you've had a dark night of the soul, then understand how much healing that requires. And the whole point is so that you can understand this human experience and why we do the things that we do and what we're here to heal. What's driving your passion here? 7 of Pentacles, something you've been waiting for a long time. So what I said was what were you wishing for 7 months ago? It is coming to light this first week in February. Okay, so now we get to reap the rewards here of whatever you planted is being revealed to you. Let's see what the block is for this reading. The block, the Hermit. Okay, so that could either be coming out because of all this wand energy, the Pinnacle of Pentacles. I get it. Now I'm ready to step on a new path, situation, Tower energy. I've reached this ninth step, and I'm not seeing this block position here as a or not getting it. I'm seeing it as a reset. I got to the ninth step. 10 is 1 plus 0. I reset and Brian McKnight start back at 1. Okay. What's the block driving that Hermit energy? 9 of Cups. It's just not here yet. Wish fulfillment. It's already been planted and it's coming. Yeah, you're going to like whatever this is. So whatever, guys, is falling. And I'm seeing that as just the way that we used to operate, the way with which we thought about the world, that is crumbling here. And we are re-seeing this energy instead of, why has this happened to me? The Emperor understands that this is happening for him. Okay, that's the leadership quality. Now, I would like to see here the Empress energy show up on the board. We'll see if it does. What Spirit wants us to know. Look at this fast energy, guys. This is coming pretty quickly, this ascension. Once you get it, you get it. The Knight has his shield. He's been deployed by you, the King. And in the heart of the reading, this is all for kings. In the recent past, this could be passion ignited by a suitor or someone of the same energy. It could be as simple as, oh, I didn't realize what that actually felt like. Let's scooch these guys over here. I didn't know that's what happens when we're awoken. Bottom of the deck, creation, right here, near future. The King is deploying the Knight. The wands are all about creativity. Okay, so with this feminine energy, I'm not going to be very concerned if the Empress doesn't show up, because there's plenty of it in spades here coming to you, but that's being derived by you all. This is the birth of that new energy. Okay. And let's go ahead and see what's driving this Knight of Swords. Why Spirit wants you to know this is coming at you fast. Tower is sudden, unexpectedly. Okay. This could be a reunion. I sit over here. Someone could have awoken you. When we get such strong feelings or a strong pull towards certain energies, things that we've never felt before, it's a wake up call. I didn't realize that I was operating on 6 speed. I didn't know there was 10. There's the sword here. New Earth. This is everybody's ascension. This is a collective rising of vibrational frequency. Reunion energy, perhaps with what sparked you here. Okay. I ain't mad at that. Let's see what our outcome energy is. There's your gifty. We're doing the hard work on this ascension path. It is not easy. That Hermit, that dark night of the soul, when you're going through it, it's brutal. Let me know if you've been through it and if you know what I'm talking about, because it's like you want people to understand, but then my softy Cancerian heart's like, it's almost like I wouldn't wish that on my enemy, but the reward, the healing from it, you're never the same again. Okay. Once you understand the truth of the soul, there's no not understanding it. When you know, you know. This Eight of Pentacles, again, this is someone that has done the work. I'm not surprised. I've been seeing that, especially the last 4 months here in my collective, which is y'all. And look at that. What's driving this Ace of Pentacles? It's our Magician energy, which is all 4 aces of potential. So this is almost as if this shield energy, what you went through, so that you could come to this new understanding, so you could ascend. Okay. When we understand that we are human beings, not human doings, we're not here to just provide and be workhorses. We're here to learn. When you open up your heart to this, understand that the abundance comes in much more easily than chasing after it. It's a lot less work. Wow, what a beautiful reading here, you guys. Like, wow. So whatever new pentacle you're getting here, this healing energy, Ten of Swords, again, with that tower being the situation, something the old way, the old reign, our old selves that maybe looked at situations and had a lot of self-blame or shame, or maybe even pointing fingers at others for as the cause of our dissatisfaction. Once we realize we're the ones in control of our own energy and that we attract situations so that we can learn a new dawn, a new day, a new life, and to create that Ace of Swords then. Okay, that would be driving what here? Let's go ahead and just pull it all out. And Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, here comes the love offer. Okay, after some kind of ending, here's the new cup. Okay, and driving that Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles, balance. Balance returns, driving the Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, a message of passion. We have the whole wand family here, you guys. Maybe it has to do with the Tonga family that I mentioned with our song. The what I found was really cool. The information said that it was their eponymous debut album. Eponymous meaning tribe, meaning family. We got the whole Wands family here. Everybody's here for the party. Now, I'm not too surprised to see that, especially amongst all the feminine energies, because Wands are Leo energy is going to be trying to help us balance out that cluster, that sharp energy, that Five of Swords energy, where we would tend to gaslight ourselves or others or have that experience put upon us. This is to help balance the energy. So if you're feeling up in your head, if you're feeling like, oh my God, too many revelations, I just want to crawl back in my hermit hole, go to the other side of the axis, get to the wands. Okay. And again, that 8 energy, self balance is always going to bring to us what it is that we actually want to receive. It does require a crossover and a change in our vibrational frequency for us to create effortlessly. What a gorgeous reading. Okay, let's get any advice from Spirit here. Advice from Spirit, please, and thank you. Advice for those that this reading relates to. It feels like you've been on the spiritual path here for a hot second. Okay, I'm only going to take this card. Thank you, Peg, for this beautiful deck. The reason I'm only taking the 8 energy, yes, I see purple African violets, which are included on my tattoo, but today is a 6th day, the third eye chakra. That's our purple third eye chakra. And the pineal gland that houses our violet, where we can tap into our higher soul energy. And if you're unfamiliar, our higher soul is the same soul that we incarnate with every lifetime. We just get to have a different meat sack, a different family, a different tribe, and a different personality with which to attempt all these human lessons. Oh, there's my Missy Elliott. A couple years ago, I posted a picture of all these birds outside my window that were like poofed up. And if you've seen the Missy Elliott video where they have like, I think it's Super Fly, They look like they were all these super fly birds just all poofed up in winter time here. So belong, tribe, family, uh, referring back to our song. How did you know? Because I never told you. I found out. You found out I got a crush on you. And talking about the third eye, here it is right here, intuition. Poetry on the table. Bam. All right. How are you? There's Mr. Brett. Hello, hello. It's Crystal. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. If you'd like to go ahead and put a heart in the comment box there with your, I know I'll be able to see your name, but if you have a specific card, I'm going to be pulling aces for you today because if I were one of the readings I do on a 6-day because it is the energy of the lovers. Is the aces reading. So I ask how they're thinking, what their actions would be, and the passionate nature of the connection, what their feelings are, cups, and then the pentacles that we saw here on the outcome. What ace of pentacles are you going to be receiving because you've done this work? Okay. And it's not like a immediate gratification kind of slot machine kind of thing. It takes time. And then when remember when we're sitting there going, where is it? Where is it? I want my thing. I think I just had that in my last video, or that was a short. We slow down the energy from coming to us. So try not to get too impatient because it's telling me here in this situation, there's yet something else that you want that's going to require you to open your hand to drop what you got. Okay. But intuitively here, you understand this abundance mandala. You know what you want, but we can't have both things at the same time because for whatever reason, we have to be in the vibrational frequency of what it is that we are desiring to part of it, right? Okay. All right, so let's go. Go ahead and give me a heart in the description box or in the chat box there if you would like me to pull aces for you. Oh, yay. I didn't know you had a sister, Miss Kaylee. That's awesome. Hi, Kaylee's sister. Okay, let me get back up. It looks like Crystal has the transformational butterfly, purple heart of the third chakra, the third eye chakra, and the green heart chakra. So let's go ahead and get your aces here, Crystal. All right, High Priestess and Two of Cups. Nice balanced energy. There's our 22. We had that show up quite a bit today in my notes. Again, attached to chat box and also in the description box if you're watching after. All right. Intuitively, you know this is coming here. I find it really cool that we had a conversion to an Ace of Swords from a 10. We have this new Sword of Orion, 36 energy 9. This truth can go ahead and flip that hermit energy to an upright position. Okay, now destined luck here, Crystal. So in this deck, this bunny can represent Jupiter, cups energy again, a lot of water here on the board that is surrounding all this fire. Fire and water make steam. All right, so what you're thinking here, I don't think you're thinking, it's intuitive. This is a knowing, Crystal. Let me get him over here. All right, so your Ace of Swords, you are thinking that you're about to get lucky. You are thinking that your luck is either turning or has already turned here. With the Page of Cups, there's a red thread of destiny attached there. Ace of Wands. Whoa. Are you not telling us something, Crystal? What are you not telling us? Crystal, Four of Wands, 1111 energy. That is pulling me back to this Mataraya. Okay, Four of Wands, again, the 1111 energy, and the first couple cards that wanted to come out were 2 and 2, High Priestess. and the Two of Cups. So you got some kind of partnership coming your way, and look what came back. All right. Now that is the Cups energy. How are you feeling? I'm feeling balanced. I'm feeling like I just said with it's a new dawn, it's a new day. I'm feeling good, Nina Simone. Wow. Okay, 3D energy. Your Ace of Pentacles, baby. My head and heart are aligned. My soul drives the chariot. You're in a damn good place here. Go on, go home. I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you. This is damn good. This is the kind of energy I'd love to pull for myself. Damn. So environmental energy, if this reading is for you, 10 of Pentacles with a whole other deck here. This is, you have arrived, honey. Like you're ready for this. You're ready for this. I don't know why, but I titled a short shave your legs for this. You might want to check that one out. It just popped in there. So whatever message that has for you, Knight of Swords energy on the outcome, you are vibing in this reading, girl. You are part of this soul tribe here. I have no freaking no doubt. No doubt at all. I'm going to go ahead and energy for you. Can we get any clues about what this love energy or just this balance energy just feels like you? Very happy, like just like things are cool. It's cool, Ange. I know my truth. I know where I'm going. I get what this whole spiritual thing is. Any? Oh, a couple. Okay. We did see the Knight of Wands in the near future, so they can be there for a good time, not a long time, but that's okay. It still gets our sexual energy going. That's going to be a frequency, vibrational frequency raise, right? And then there's something different about you. You really stand out from the crowd, and I want to know more. So, bottom of the deck here. I don't know if unicorn will be a sign or you'll see that around when you are introduced to this person, but they could already be part of your tribe simply because the 10 of Cups is everybody that we know and love and that loves us back. And the 10 of Cups with all the other 39 minor arcana cards sits inside the 10 of Pentacles. You have arrived, my dear. You're glowing. Your frequency is attracting people of both sexes and all different interests. So it's like a good time. Just saying. Just saying, Crystal. Jeez. Wow, that's quite the reading. Your sister's name is Sarah. Nice to meet you, Sarah. Thanks for being here with us tonight. Miss Kaylee, looks like Jennifer is right after Crystal. I was jotting down while I can. And here's the heart. There you go, Miss Kaylee. And then we have Bradley. And we have afterward, looks like Miss Kath, Brett. Okay, and also you, I got you. Miss Judy Jude. Love that you guys show up here for us. It's awesome. Secrets out, Kaylee. Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, Kathy, if you would like a card, if you would like some aces pulled for you, Miss Sarah, go ahead and put a heart into the chat there. I'm just looking for more, getting it slowly but surely. It's working for you, Crystal. It is working, honey. I say be open to trying different things, be open to trying different kind of people than you met before, and look at that. Like I'm climbing into I'm walking away from an old castle and towards a new castle. That is this reading. I'd probably watch that a few more times, Crystal. There's something else in there. jot down the cards and then continue to look for these cards in other readings. All righty. Next up, Miss Jennifer. Let's get you your aces out, girl. Okay, I just saw the vulnerability card there with the Dove of Peace. All right, let's go ahead and get aces for Jennifer. All right. And again, with this lover's energy, you can take that as your own yin and yang. I'm going to be asking the question, what does yang want you to know? So you can take that however you want. What does the yang energy think of feminine energy? Got 2 for your aces. Wow. Page of Cups to King of Cups. We saw the King of Cups in the pre-shuffle. Again, tied to this destiny, but I'm seeing that continue through. What started as a page, it could simply be just youth, okay, is now progressing to King energy. Okay, so your own yang energy or a yang energy around you sees your growth. Okay, Ace of Pentacles and our outcome. See why I use multiple decks, guys? It's supporting the reading here. Okay, so what is the passionate nature of this connection? What do they think of you passionately? Like you're the bee's knees, you're where it's at, 2 turntables and a microphone. Feel like that's come out before, I don't know what reading. You the Mint. I think that's Queen Irby. What about for this could be an offer, honey. So because of the passion, the action they may like to take is to make a tangible offer here. Ace of Cups. Wow. Are you not telling me something either, Jennifer? Is this marriage energy? I mean, that's a pretty quick progression here. And this is justice energy is, if you can just picture a scale, it's karmic balance. That's what's coming. It's what's rightfully coming to you here through the red thread of destiny. What is our 3D energy? What is this yang bringing you? You the Mint. He's admiring all of this gold here. And it's like, yeah, there's plenty of other birds in the sea, but I like this sparkly bird. Okay, I like that. They got some money, honey. They feel like you can match them. Look at all these deeply tied roots. It might have felt like it took forever to get here, like it was slower than molasses. But again, once our energy of yin and yang is balanced, then divine timing does us a solid. This is the reward of Daddy Sadie, say 6 of Wands victory. Okay, can I get any more for Jennifer here? We are pulling on a Lover's Day. So whatever you're deserting, today's energy that with that Mercury and Pluto is going to be the same with the Pluto CAZIMI tomorrow. Today's Sun energy is a deserter from the Navy, leaving behind, refusing to comply with inappropriate authority. Check out my notes. This is something you already knew was a brewing, okay? Just a side note there for touching back into the reading. All right, for Jennifer here, any love messages that she needs to know about? I consider these fun cards, so take them with a grain of salt. Sometimes I feel like they go with the reading, and sometimes I don't. So I'll let you know if I do. Any love messages from Jennifer? I mean, it looks like rainbows and unicorn farts here. I don't like to do well. Okay. Rainbows and unicorn farts it is. So laughter. I said I saw the Dove of Peace there as I was putting the other cards away. Nobody makes me laugh the way you do. You the Mint. Justice. am starting to fall head over heels for you. Am I on track here? I don't see how it could not be. This is beautiful, especially if because you shifted your energy, you balanced. Oh, that's what I was going to say about the hummingbird. They fly in their wings go so fast, they fly in a figure 8 pattern. Okay, so birds and messages, they're definitely messengers for me. This reading is for you. Well, damn. That's what the energy's showing here, honey. So don't be afraid. This feels good. It feels good. It feels nice, sugar and spice. All right. Like this is like doing the happy dance kind of thing. And again, Knight of Swords, we saw there in what Spirit wanted us to know as this is coming at us fast. Especially if you have been on the spiritual journey for a hot minute and you're just now like figuring out all, finger quotes, all this spiritual stuff. All right. Okay. You're so welcome. Absolutely. Definitely was steamy up in there. I thought I saw another new name, but I think I see Sarah's there with her heart. Thank you, Sarah. And one of my best girlfriend is a Sarah with no H, and I'm an Angie with no E. So I'm like, I always like Sarah's with no H. Just Sara. All right. Is that biblical? I can't remember. I'm not a thumper or anything. Okay. We are shuffling for Miss Kaylee. Shuffling for Miss Kaylee. I think you guys are okay with me. Aw. I know Miss Peg loves her swans, unconditional there. Wanted to be seen for a reason. Maybe Peg has an additional message or something for you. I guess I'll just leave it. It's fine. It's fine. Aces for Miss Kaylee's yin and yang energy right there as I'm staring at that sword. Okay. It's saying, are you going to choose here this wand or the sword of truth? Okay. So as I was looking at the sword, his face is looking to my right, which is future energy. Okay. I just did a reading about truth. And of course, we've got this extra sword here coming up for us, 36, Sword of Orion. I'm seeing this as like octopus tentacles, so that's adaptability for me. Okay, so yang energy is seeing you as split. Haven't decided quite yet which action you're going to take. Okay, as I was looking at the sword, I feel like that's going to relate to your personal truth here. What about for wands? What is the passionate nature or what is the actionable nature they think you're taking here? Is that Sugar Bear? Is that Elton John? Yeah. I don't Butterflies were meant to fly away. Okay. And this, I don't know if that song's called Freedom, but today is a Path of Freedom today on the Lover's 6th day. We do also, I don't know what your Scorpio placements are, Kaylee, but we had Cupid newly move into Scorpio. And the first symbol of Scorpio, where Cupid is moving away from our beloved, secure past and motivated by curiosity for a greater experience. Okay, we also had Diana join the Aquarius party. Just an FYI here. All right, they think the action you're going to take or your yang action would like to fly to freedom here. I would look at the lyrics of that song because I'm sorry I butchered it. The cups, the feelings. You're the emperor, you're their empress, or your own yang energy understands, like, I know who I am. Okay. What about the pentacles energy? Pause. 3D reality is paused right now. Why did I just breathe heavy like that? Okay. Something was there. Shadow work. So in this case, the Four of Cups paired with the Seven of Swords, there's something here in your environmental energy. This is like focused on the 3D world of things too much and not the actual nature outside. Birds. And it's like if he doesn't turn around, Hanged Man, and look at the real bird instead of what the idea of it is, but they want people to see. It's like I'm getting a little bit of spiritual bypassing here as far as the environmental energy around you. Ten of Pentacles, again, this is in your reality presently. What's with that Ten of Pentacles? Page of Wands to Wanda. It's like that spark better come soon, especially amongst fighting and chaos. And that's going to be this full moon energy in Leo. There's the Lovers. Beauty and the Beast. Well, we all know how pretty you are, so that's not a hard one. But this is part of your karma, honey, of balancing energies. This is here for you to learn from. Butterflies were meant to fly. It's just that what's around you is just focusing on the wrong. They're not focused on the real cups. They're focused on kind of false cups. Again, of just what the appearance of something is. Your energy is beautiful. The Hanged Man book ending this Two of Wands. There hasn't been a firm decision of which way you're going to go here yet. They think you might, but if this is a person for you, they best start treating you like the Empress, or else they're going to fuck around and find out. Sorry, I felt kind of Polly pissy pants when it's like, I'm feeling frustration. What is going on? We need to catch up here. Clearly, I don't know what's going on with you. I hope that helps you, Miss Kaylee. Let me get you a love card here. Well, okay. So I don't know what order they came out here, but it's like, again, with these birds focusing on the wrong bird, the heart of this. So around you, we got these broken hearts. I don't think we need to label things. And then we have some different perspectives and priorities. That was that Four of Cups energy. And then here in the heart, it's like, okay, I think chemistry could be the saving grace, but it's like the 3D reality of it needs to fall into place too here. I mean, okay, so they're wishing we had healthier communication instead of all the necessary conflict. Well, when you focus in on what shit looks like instead of actually fixing the shit, I mean, who cares? I don't understand why does it matter what it looks like? I just don't know what's happening with you, honey, for me to go further on that. But I feel like you know your truth here, and if I had to call it one way or the other, you're like, I still got one wand to hang on, like the saving grace might be the wand every once in a while, but I don't know if that is sustainable. Okay. I remember other people that have to learn their lessons too. The hardest thing to learn is that we are not responsible to hold them accountable for if they do or do not. That's the hardest thing I have found personally. Um, before the dark night thing and all, you just want to make them okay. You know they don't deserve to kind of be in that energy, and life could be so much better, easier, whatever you want to label it as. But when people are not woke, when they ain't woke, it's like fighting an uphill battle. Look at these beautiful cards, you guys. I just can't get over it. Synchronization. Synchlotron. All these planetary aspects. I think shit's about to get stirred up here, okay? And I see that figure there walking. Again, I don't know my Bible verses, but although I walk through the shadow of death, I am not alone. Oof, I probably butchered that too, but 39 is a hanged man energy, so um, seeing something from a different perspective. Blue Earth Angel underneath that with the 10 Wheel of Fortune. All right, Miss Kaylee. I hope that helped a little bit. I know it jumped around there, but and I feel like that frustration was a little bit of a block or a lot of a block. It's kind of like, well, you know, the wand when we get older is not, they better be able to have good conversation and be able to give great compliments because um, they can't do other things as well once we all get older. Okay. Anyhow, let's get on to Mr. Bradley. All right, Brad. Mr. Bradley, I'm so glad you didn't get scared away. My foolishness. Oh boy. Okay, for Brad, what's going on with the wands? All right. Okay, first, when I said instead of it's what's going on with the aces is what I meant to say, but my Freudian slips always end up showing up in the cards somehow. What's going on with your wands? But Ace of Swords is first, discernment and love here. Well, do tell. It's like you wanting to spill the beans, or this is coming back to the song. How did you know? Because I never told you. You found out I got a crush on you. I don't know if this is you crushing on someone else or you are joining our awesome tribe of awakened masculines, divine masculine energy. And if so, that would tell me that you very much understand the yin energy of surrender. You know what this is, you know what this journey is all about. The old way of looking at love taught me, those hard lessons taught me how to be discerning about who I pour my cup to. So your feminine energy here, what your feminine energy is thinking of your masculine is that you've been doing a really nice job. You're learning how to let go here and like more ease and grace here in your energy. What's driving that? Hey, anytime I feel conflicted, if there's someone around you that has conflicting energy, it's like money talks, bullshit walks. I walk away If we're not aligned, I don't waste time. That's what the Queen of Swords discern. She uses discernment. So the Queen of Swords here, bookending the Empress energy, we've got 2 queens, and an Empress is all 4 queens. We saw the Queen of Wands show up in the environmental energy. So what are we missing? The Queen of Pentacles, the money honey. Okay, so maybe the thought process here is, okay, you're doing good at recognizing and tapping into your feminine energy. You're not just sharing your love cups. You're not hanging around for bullshit, jealousy, strife, and competition. If someone's unsure, they can't make a decision, that's your decision then, right? That's helpful information. The Empress does not chase. She discerns and she pulls in love with her higher vibration. What about Brad's Ace of Wands here? What actions is he taking, or what actions would a feminine energy or his own yin like for him to take? Okay, what actions? I said the Queen of Pentacles was missing. So the actions here, this is becoming an expert in your own field, no matter how hard it gets. So she's still creating all these pentacles through hard work and effort. Her feet are a little tore up here. Action. So your feminine energy would like for you to discern. So the thinking mind is like, okay, honey, if you just tap into the heart, if you're going after anything that we do with love, the pentacles, we're not chasing them. The Empress does not chase. She calls in. I feel like this is what your feminine energy is learning how to do. And then the wands, the masculine, your yang side is still like, nope, I learned this is work, work, work. You got to put in the effort. Yes. But then it's not so hard. It just, life becomes easier and the pentacles flood to us, outcome energy, when we are coming from a place of love. Okay, there's what I say. High Priestess energy. Okay, so use your intuition rather than like boots on ground kind of hard effort here. You don't have to. That your yin energy, your wheel of fortune here, there's the King of Pentacles. Look how you can hop once you balance your energy and are in your knowing. The Queen of Cups fills her heart, so her intuition is on fleek, right? And when we do that, there's the divine timing that's activated, all this creative energy. And then instead of being stuck with action at the sign of an 8 of Pentacles, that's King energy. It just comes to me. What about cups? What is going on here for Brad with the cups? What would his feminine yin energy like him to know? What about the cups, or the feelings of a feminine, if that is a person outside of you? And that is love, male or female. It doesn't matter, guys. So again, this is just the surrender energy, the cups, feelings of yin energy. This is where I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Okay, well, Tawanda wanting you to throw, someone wants to take a chance here with you. Make sure it's not, wow, wands, 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 like the reading. Okay, so they would like to take a chance with you here. Maybe even spice it up in the boudoir. This yin, or excuse me, yin energy that likes your spice, likes your fire, thinks you're very good looking, or this person is. That's like, just like in the reading, we had all we had the whole court of wands show up here. So again, I'd watch that back and maybe just jot down what cards fell where and keep whatever one of those cards that kind of drew you first. The Tower moment could be like, oh, I didn't realize it could be this good. This is like your fire is pleasantly surprised. Okay, what's around you? Fear of heartbreak. Knight of Cups. Come on, because I've been through tumultuous waters before, but you have discernment now. You're seeing through the eyes of the eagle from a higher perspective. And this is just fear, but this could be this person as well that's bringing a cup that is like, yeah, let's go. But there's a fear here of heartbreak because they might be a person here that's been through it. They do want victory and some kind of reunion. Okay, but any jealousy, strife, and competition is going to fuck with your yin yang balance. Okay. Let me see if I can get any more out on the Three of Pentacles portion, or excuse me, Ace of Pentacles. What did I say? The Three of Pentacles. New commitment, new collaboration. All right, let's see where we go with Brad's Ace of Pentacles. What's going on in the reality of this? One card assigned, Spirit. Okay, have him chase all over Hell's Half Acre. Okay. Okay. Thank you for letting us know. All right. Okay, talk about masculine energy here. Three of Pentacles, or I mean, Ace of Pentacles. I keep saying Three of Pentacles, a new collaboration. It feels like it's going to present itself to you here. This is a lot of cards. Again, double reunion energy. This could be someone from the past coming into your present for a reunion. But it does feel like this is a test here. Daddy Saddy wants to bring the reward. Remember that look at my notes today. The devil energy is balancing. It's the yin yang energy. It's the axis of the lovers. A secret business conference. That's the test in Mars masculine energy today. Queen of Wands energy Mars. It's the only Mars up here. Okay. True mastery involves the need for spiritual wisdom at the highest level of collective management of affairs. It's the last lesson of Mars in Capricorn, spiritual mastery. So, true mastery involves spiritual wisdom. Saw that High Priestess there. So, when this test comes, it's like I'm going to, Page of Swords is the learner, the observer, the knowing. And for me, this bird always represents the coal mine of understanding when oxygen is getting low. And what does fire do? They burn away the oxygen. It feels like this is very, very tempting. But I also feel like it covets your energy. I just don't know what it does with it once it kind of gets in there. Okay, this person could have a fear, right, of learning, or they're learning their patterns. They still have learning to do about their patterns. And their pattern could involve holding on to energies that they don't want any longer. This vulture knows that his wife is not happy, but he's holding her back anyway. So, Bradley, I'd say make sure you are not being a placeholder here because, I mean, it's spicy. It's definitely spicy here. So in the 3D reality, this feels like Daddy Saddy kind of going, okay, this could be a new level a next ascension step. Okay, and then this person comes back from the past to be like, oh, I don't know what the history is here. But if I had all that spice and heat coming my way, I'd have a hard time resisting my devil. Okay. I feel like this is about tempering pain into wisdom. So temperance shows up and it's a heavy soulmate energy. So this is what this feels like. You have been notified. Okay, and you don't have to work so hard at it. Okay, just tap into the heart here. Any other love messages here, especially about this devil energy coming your way? I just don't feel the same way anymore. I feel like it's a test. Okay, and it's like, maybe I was tripped up about this person before, but then, maybe the sex was good, assuming you had it. But it's like when they come back around and the reunion's fun, but it's like, oh my gosh, it just doesn't have a hold on me the way that it used to. We're coming in with all the wands. Again, a lot of chemistry, feeling the craziest vibes, and you might be like, I mean, they're definitely hot for it. That's what all that whole row of wands is, honey. I don't know that you're interested. It might be kind of like, yeah, I already learned that lesson, Ange. Been there, done that. Or you're in total shock and awe that they don't have the same kind of power. With no context, I'm just, I'm just showing you what I got here, what I'm getting immediately, but hopefully that helps you out there. Okay, good. Well, I think the thing is that it has less of a hold on you energetically than it did before. Because look at that split. This that tries to reach this feelings from the past, tries to reach up and grab her, that hand, and tries to pull her down there. But by focusing on what it is that you want, this could be the revelation for you here at that full moon and Leo coming up. Might shock the crap out of yourself. Like, oh, I thought I was going to be toe up from the flow up about them forever. I think you'll be surprised. No, Empress doesn't chase, she calls in. I think they're going to feel the change in your energy as well. Somebody with confidence is a lot harder to fool the next time around, right? Miss Kath, I hope that was helpful. Oh, good. Confirmation. Okay. All right then. Miss Kath, I think you're going to surprise yourself. I think that's part of this ascension path here for you. It doesn't have the hold on you that it once did. When you kind of see it for the lesson that it is. And remember, in temperance energy, both of your souls agreed to learn that lesson. So if your lesson was, this is a pattern, that devil energy, you agreed to learn that. Your souls did. Okay. And by any means necessary. And sometimes it's real shitty. But the big soul lessons are never the easy ones. I can definitely tell you that, Miss Kathy. All right, now ready to go for you. And whatever reason, I don't know, Kath. Okay, I'll take that into account as well. I'll turn over the top and the bottom, but I'm gonna let that drum roll. Okay, Miss Kathy. Aces for Miss Kathy. This is the most fun night of the week. This is my date night with you guys. I just caught that abundance card. Woo! If you're Leo rising, me and Kathy about to go through it here, guys, with that Pluto in our one-to-one house of one-to-one relationships. That's major transformation. Again, it ain't no butterfly. It is a phoenix rising from the ashes. It ain't no butterfly. It's a phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay. Patterned thinking here. Nine of Swords are just thoughts, but it's a pattern and it's an imprisonment, right? So we go from the Eight of Swords, prison of our own mind we've created, where nobody can give us the key to the lock but ourselves and our ascension, our understanding, our healing. It's a pattern of thought. I feel like I've used a different deck, but I've got this. Are you doing your rubber band, Kat? I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. As I kept talking, I was mimicking my own rubber band. I was like, snap, nope. Let me reframe that, what I just said, because remember, those are the pentacles that you call in. So I'm pulling on the Ace of Swords first. What is your yang energy trying to say? Get the F out of your head. You're blocking your blessings. You're slowing them down here with thinking that either where are they, or not clearing something that needs, yeah, Ace of Swords, there it is, the truth. Not clearing something that needs to go. There's something that's in the way. So the bars, the invisible bars of society, the invisible bars of culture, of religion, of politics, of family. Okay. That I've posted the poem before. It's not the Maya Angelou version. It's the I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, Paul Lawrence Dunbar. Another king of truth. I was talking about our one-to-one partnerships, our seventh house there, where all this Aries, or excuse me, maybe with that fire could be involved, especially of the tower, Mars now. Stop this shit now. Stop those, like, literally. I think I was joking about the rubber band, but I think I might want you to wear one. You do what you want. You're a grown ass woman, but that would be my advice here. This is thoughts, honey. Okay, we got to. You've been here long enough. We've been talking about this. It's like really putting it to work, though. Okay, new strategy. Have a sticky note. Just one day, 1 hour, half a day. Make a little, 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, 5. How many times we need to restate what just came out of our mouth, because then we realize, we go, oh, that's what I'm going to attract then. That like has to be ingrained. Took me a long time. I shared with you guys, it took me about an hour to stop saying bad shit about myself. An hour, a year, maybe even just take your little tick mark boxes for just 1 hour. Okay. What about your wands here? What does your yang energy want you to know? What about your wands? Action. Balancing your own yin and yang. You're wrestling here with this. You're wrestling your inner beast, which is your thoughts. All right. What's in the environmental energy? Balance is wanting to come in. So think of the 8, right? I talked about it at the top of the reading. One side of that loop is all you. That's yin yang. The other side of the loop is what comes from the outside world, the 3D environment. It's what comes at us based on the chemistry of our own fishbowl of yin yang. Okay. So this is like being kinder to yourself. Stop lighting your own ass on fire. That needs to stop. What I say? Shadow again. Releasing kinder words in a more gentle way, restructuring those swords, and being kinder to ourselves here. All these ladybugs, then luck can flow, right? Okay. What about Kat's Cups energy. What's up for her with her Ace of Cups? What love is trying to come in here? What feelings are trying to come in? What does their yin energy want her to know? Lots of fives. Okay. All right. Where is it? Where's the feelings? Where's the love of my life that I've always wanted? Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. You have a stage 5 clinger hanging on to your energy here. Like, this is a pair. I've never read that card like that before. I don't think I even ever mentioned the lamb before. These two white animals here. Okay, so there's peaceful energy. Your yin wants you to reattach yourself back to your star. That's healing over time. It's past temperance, past the alchemy of your own yin and yang. And then the star energy is about reconnecting to your hopes and dreams. But if we're calling in, right, static and things that keep us imprisoned, our words are keeping us imprisoned here. Your yin energy wants you to connect to your Aquarian star. I feel like this is going to be a big transformational time for you here. What's guiding your star? Oh, just your intuition. We've got that North Node here happening through the end of July in Pisces. Then you can throw caution. Yeah, okay. I'm not worried about you getting toward this Empress energy, but yeah, there's the Lamb energy. What's the stage 5 clinger that keeps on going back in here? It's like I'm getting like I start to attract because of my intuition, my knowing. I'm starting to have more fun. Finally, in my whole Empress energy of surrender to receive, and then this comes in again. It just feels like a real bummer. Tommy energy. Are you having to mother this person? It's like this is like blocking energy. If that tower energy was for you and we're holding on to something so that our hands are not open to receive, okay, I don't know what that is for you. I haven't given talks like that in a while. So this 19, a new earth. Again, Leo 19 of the sun, cycles. What is the cycle of pattern? It's like you get your energy going again, and then it's like, oh, but I got this tag along. Who's the tag along, Kath? It's like diminishing, slowing down, filling your hand so that you can't hold it open for what you actually really want. What's going on? What's a 3D Ace of Pentacles? What's trying to come in here for Miss Kath? What's trying to come in here, Ace of Pentacles? What does Spirit want her to know that's trying to make its way? Well, she keeps gaslighting herself, and 5 of Swords. Again, Aquarian energy, but that's the block here. Block. There's the reunion energy again. Who is this? King of Swords. It's like harshing your buzz. I don't know who this is. Is it a okay. Is this? It's like you're doing good, and then boom. Nobody wins in this scenario here. All right, there, yeah. Like, you might just have to be, in order to protect your energy, Seven of Swords, what's good for the good of all. You might have to be in order to protect your Empress energy. Because remember, when we're in Empress energy, male or female, we don't chase, we don't call, like, we don't have to do anything. It comes to. But if you are allowing someone in here that hasn't worked on their shadow, you might have to get pretty harsh with your words and very clear with your words, because that's what will be better for both of you, because you never know if that's a lesson his soul's supposed to be learning, right? How to take feedback and understand when someone's not interested. I don't know that that's the case. Two of Wands, you got to choose a different action here. Yeah, Five of Wands. It's blocking these. And a Five of Wands, guys, traditionally, they're trying to form the star. This is blocking your star, what I already said. Okay. It might be tempting because they look good, but look at that volcano. Look at that Three of Swords. Emperor. Not with the Three of Swords. Insecure. They might just want like an ego lift. They like how you make them feel because they're getting something out of it, which could just be simply your attention, but they like that. Yeah, you got to do a different action than what, if this is unwanted, you gotta protect yourself here. You're gonna have to be a little more harsh with your words, like be very direct. King of Swords is very direct. I like you as a friend, but I'm not interested in a relationship. That's what it is. I'm not putting words in your mouth, but let's see what flew out here. Yeah, vulnerability. They're interested, but it sounds like you're not. Oh Lord. Flinger. It kept coming in. Oh, yeah. If you don't kind of the kibosh, Al, he's gonna be like, "Oh, you know, let's go. I'm ready to go." Oh boy. Well, I don't know, honey. It's not my business, but it's this is what is in your way. You got to go like that so that you can protect your Empress energy. The reason that you are attracting in this person is because of your own Nine of Swords here, right? It's you blocking your star, and the progression of your star means that you're going to pull in energy that's going to block the progression of your star. Okay. So their interest is genuine. You know, so I don't know if you were wondering about that or not, but it's not the match. That's not it. Okay. I think they just really love the attention that you give them. You feel like a nurturing energy to them, but what are they giving you in return? Is it reciprocal? If it's annoying, then that is not reciprocal. They're feeling good by being around you, but if it's not felt good on your end, that's not reciprocal energy. Okay. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands on the left, that hot communication. Eight of Swords on the right has you all up in your head. Then it turns into the nighttime of Nine of Swords. Whew. Get your rubber band, girl. Okay. Okay, not even friends. Oh, okay. I don't know that they're going to stop. They felt pretty persistent, but just so you know. Okay, Mr. Brett, are you still here? I'm sure you'll come and catch it back anyway. He knows yeah, that's exactly what you told him. It is Pisces moon today. Y'all like know I get on fire when I get when it's Pisces or Scorpio moon. All right, Mr. Brett. Uh, what I hear, switch it up. Switch like an actual switch. When I saw, have you ever seen railroad tracks? And then, like old school way, they used to have to physically go out and move the lever so that the train would go down a different track. It's like making a different choice, different tracks. Switch it up. Okay. What's up here for Mr. Brett and his swords? Seven of Pentacles. You've been cooking this one in the oven of your mind here for a hot second. Seven of Pentacles can be waiting energy. Is the juice worth the squeeze? The steam engine of the train, is there enough steam to go down another track? This switch track, one to the other. Maybe there that could even be like really working hard on, oh, okay. So I talk about how the synapses in our brain fire, right? We have to create new neural pathways. And this is telling me that you're doing that. And like this, you're turning the switch so the thought goes down to another route and you're creating a new neural pathway. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Two of Wands. The action is that you're changing the thought here. Ooh. Okay. Boss energy. Someone here, I don't know if you're like, this is like I'm stepping into my full divine masculine energy. I'm switching it up, but then what are you walking away from here? Old thoughts, old values. What I used to value is not what I value now. Six of Cups. So if there's a person coming back in from your past here, Ten of Pentacles, you've already had an experience, that might be what you're switching up here. Let's see what's going on with your wands. Ace of Wands, your fire, your action. What's here for Brett? What actions can he take? Okay, well, there's that 4. We already saw that in the bottom of the deck. I need more. Okay, so this is that person from the past. I feel like if this is like a pattern with a certain person, then they don't know that you're switching it up or that you just don't see it the same way anymore. You're like, well, that was when I was, appreciating, or I was kind of stuck in the 3D and didn't, there's natural beauty all around here. Priorities were just different. I need more on that Ace of Wands. What's the action here of it's still with the switch, right? Instead of looking this way all the time or that neural pathway, now you're doing that neural pathway. What's that? What action is going on here? What's this action? Making peace, making an offer. Okay, you're telling the truth of I just don't think that way anymore. So if this is like old so and so coming back and calling around, you're completely in a different energy All right. It's like telling me I'm on the track here, healing your truth about your own self. Yes. Yeah, I'm doing new things now, person of the past. Um, whereas before you might have been tempted by the shiny object to go down. That uh you've healed that uh that side of the track. I think they're going to be quite surprised. Look at this independent energy. I know my worth. I don't just give out my time, energy, money, and resources, because that means that I go back to that. Okay. What about this cups? What's this yin energy coming in? What's the feelings of? Okay, that's karmic justice. Okay. By you doing this, by this is a no this time around for this, if it's a night of passion, if it's just a, well, it's, familiar, you just have a different truth now. That's it. And then I got the double justice energy. So because you're doing that, you switch the track. Now with this cups energy, your karmic balance that is due to you. Okay, it's justice card is just a scale. It's looks like he's holding a pentacle. Remind me or make a note and I'll look up that card because I don't remember what that particular fairy tale is relating to, but I love that it's coming up for the Ace of Cups love offer. Now you get something as balanced and equal because you switched. Okay. Environmental energy. Woo! All right. Spicy communication. They may try to tempt you by whining and dining you. I don't know if this person had money. They're coming in here for a reunion, just so you know. But it's a whole ass lot of work, and it's more trouble than it's worth here. Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, it's more trouble than it's worth. It just gets you back in that same stinking thinking. Give me more than the Ace of Cups here for Brett, please. You got karmic justice coming in for you regarding love, that's for sure. Because you switched it up. You switched that. You just don't value the same things that you did. And I think maybe you just didn't understand how valuable your actual energy, your cup's energy was. And Four of Cups is dissatisfaction emotionally. So that's what you're going to get again. But instead of going, well, it's still a cup. Hey, no, you're with you turning that down. It's not going to be the repeat of the story here. Okay, more on the cups. Yeah. See, this person might be very beautiful and very feeling, but you're cutting them off here. Told ya. And when you cut that off, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, I'll take that coming my way all day, every day. Yeah, this is the sword of justice, the sword of truth. How are they going to feel? Oh, it sets down a burden. Then it resets your Ace of Wands, takes you to calmer waters. Yeah, you appreciate your time and you understand that your energy is currency. So even if they just wanted a night of fun here, I have no idea if this was what this was or not. I'm just riffing on the energy. I think they're going to be awfully surprised that you're sending them away this time because you appreciate your energy. You understand how long it takes to build up to a Nine of Pentacles, that independence. Okay, well, what's the reward here? What's the Three of Pentacles or the Ace of Pentacles? The wands on the left there, I see it, I want it, that's mine. That's a lot more confident energy here for the 3D. What is the 3D for cutting this old thing out that was just not the right energy? The olds before the switch. What's the 3D reward? I feel like the 3D reward is this energy coming at you instead. But we'll see. Okay, what's the 3D reward here? Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. You get to reach the pinnacle of Pentacles. That's what the Ten of Pentacles is. It converts to the Ace. It's the ultimate. Then it's like, okay, check that box. And it puts you on a new deciding road here. Now you got options. Am I going to go A or B? Ace of Pentacles again, and I'm pulling on the Ace of Pentacles, and I get Ten of Pentacles that converts to the Ace, and here it is. Choice, again, Two of Swords. Crossroads energy, choice energy. This was part of your path, is to turn down what is not for you. It just wasn't good enough. It was dissatisfying dissatisfying in your emotions. Okay, so your reward is the Pinnacle of Pentacles. It's Ten of Pentacles. Anything else here? Yeah, they're going to try to pull you back under again. They're regret it. Do what you want. I'd protect my wand if I were you. Your wand, your choice. Yeah. It's pattern, and I mean, might have been pretty good sex, but empty. No emotions, no. It's just been, I've just known him a long time, maybe. It's kind of like an agreement kind of thing. What's this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands then, if it's something else? Yeah. Don't do that. It's only moves from the 4 to the 5. Okay, well, what's up with this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands? They spicy. Transformation. Change your life. I see what the shadow was. I saw that this thing behind the curtain, what that was, what that really was. And that's just to tempt me back into this old pattern. But this new person is transformation energy here. Wow. Head and heart are in agreement. Soul drives the chariot. To be by June. Oh, damn. Lots of water energy here. Just saying. I feel like you're getting the test, though, is coming, and they're going to be very shocked that you're saying this truth, that you're doing a different switch. I'm not about the wand, I'm about my truth. Okay, it's fun and all. I don't know if it was or wasn't, but you certainly weren't emotionally satisfied. It was a focus on the wrong thing, and it was a waste of your precious energy. Think of it differently now, it feels like. I hope that helps. Okay, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. I always forget to say, please don't forget to like the video and share it is even the best. I hope that helps you, Kathy. Oh my gosh, I felt like a little hot mess express. Brett, I hope that made sense. I was getting a lot of visual on that one. Okay, especially the the train, the steam engine. Oh, all right. Maybe this will give us who's that Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands combo person? Possibly by summer. Okay. And the environmental energy. I have a good head on my shoulders. You can count on me. This is that old one coming in again, like I said. And when you say this truth, I think they're going to be, it's going to be the same old story. It's going to be fun, but I only want you for a good time. Ollie, ain't hanging around, okay? It's still the same old, same old. And if it's not satisfying, then it should be a no, right? Yeah. Hey, I don't make this shit. Yeah. Promise yourself you'd never date someone like me again. What a sec. Okay. Okay. It feels like I don't even know if that's the right adjective. A little indignant, if I may say. Like, who do you think you are turning me down? Or like, they just thought they had it in the bag. All right. Well, I think they're going to be surprised. Mr. Brett's got boundaries. Judy Jude. Still here, Miss Judy Jude. Okay. Oh, thanks for letting me know when these messages hit, guys, because otherwise, I have no idea. All right. I'm like, why am I hearing and seeing the things that I am seeing? Sometimes they be crazy. All right. It's Judy. Speaking of crazy fun in a good way, like me, I hope. I think I'm both. In a good way. All right. I love to laugh a lot with Judy. She cracks my ass up. Okay. Miss Judy Jude. What is your Ace of Swords? What information is trying to get to you, or what's going on here in your own mind? What's happening in your Ace of Swords energy? Tell me about Judy's Ace of Swords. All right. Okay. Happy enough. I'm at a turning point. I've reached the top of, like we had in the reading here, I've reached the top of the 9. I'm resetting to a 10. I'm getting this as a ready for new adventure. This is like traveling in different, like a proper pub. A proper pub. Jot that down. I don't know why that came in like that, but it's a proper pub. Like maybe this is just a conversation and someone's making fun of, like, American bars or something, and they're like, "Oh, you just never been to a proper pub." And then there's a term when they say, "Oh, they're just taking the piss out of you." That means it's like, so and so's taking the piss. They're just having you on. They're goading you. They're just teasing. Okay. All right. You think that you've accomplished? I'm ready for my next mission. I'm ready. Okay. You've definitely planted this pentacle. It's been a brewing. What you waiting on? A road where I'm figuring out where the hell I want to go next. Okay. I want to go somewhere completely different than I've been before. If they're not speaking, American English, a proper a proper pub. Okay. Uh, Actual travel right fucking there on the split. Damn. It's completely different. where we are now. It could be the opposite time change, right? Woo! Think that's the first one of the whole reading there, Jude. Thank you, Spirit. Where are you going? Can I go? I'm ready to travel. I still am ready to go. All right. What's this Ace of Wands? What's this action? Come on, Judy Jude. Shit's about to pick up. What's up with the Ace of Wands of action? What's going on with Judy here? Where's she going? Okay. Learn my lesson of discernment. I know my boundaries now. I'm happy flying solo, wish fulfillment. I'm in a good place here. I'm in calmer waters more now than I ever have been before. Very independent energy. Who's this hunk of burning love? I feel like that's more than just standing your ground here with this discernment. It's like I think someone's coming in to surprise you that you didn't think it's not your type. It's the opposite. It's someone you didn't think you'd go for. I mean, it feels ornery, which I think is perfect for you. Love you too, Crystal. Thank you. We're finishing up the fire snake. Okay, today's the last day of Mars in Capricorn energy. Then we switch over into Aquarius. So transformation here. What are you transforming? Here. Okay, good. Three of Pentacles, new partnership, new learning something new. These are the teachers, and this is the student learning how to peacock here. Reforming my star, learning how to recreate my star so I don't have so I'm not fighting against the energy. Okay, I'm not fighting against my mind. That could be patternized thoughts of yourself of like different sides. It's like if your yin is arguing with your yang, and then your yang argues with the yin. So we're learning how to balance that energy out so we can release it's just mind, right? It's spheres, like, but you're the Queen of damn Pentacles. Your actions here, you got the coin. So this is working on thought, learning here how to not be your own worst enemy, okay, and allow the energy in. There, look at that. Something spicy. Devil and Fool, very tempting. Okay. This could be someone from your past. I feel like this Fool energy is what gets you up out of see the home picking up and moving. Crow. I've seen the crows in this card. No. It was a black crow and a white crow. Here. Michael Descent. Archangel Michael's in charge of the soulmate cycle. 5. The 5 of Wands. 32 energy. 5 of Change. Yeah, we've been like waiting to take this leap, but you going. I got to squeeze you again. You going. Okay. I feel like saying keep it up. There's a shift in your energy I can feel here. What about the cups then? What is this bringing? Party time, 3 of Cups, excellent. Excellent adventure. Bill, is that Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? I do want to see what that chunk was. Okay. Tawanda. Give a shit. Stirring it up. Okay. The star and the wife. This is travel, honey. Wow. Okay. There might be some love overseas here. Someone that is totally not been your past type. What am I doing? Shake it out. Damn it. Okay. There we go. Not too far in. That's all right. World travel. Now, this is the only New Zealand card in here. This is Maori tribal dance. Are you going to like a hookah? Not that kind. Uh, or is that a hungy? It's the where you cook in the ground. Going to a hungy? A hookah. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Yeah, you're changing your energy. Told you. Allowing more love in for self. Intuition's going to come on fire here, and that's going to help with that fighting against yourself. Okay, cups. Well, we already got the Queen of Cups. What about cups energy, feelings? What's this Ace of Cups for Judy Jude? Then we got Sarah. Why, I never. Miss Judy Jude. What did I say? All four queens, and you got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups to balance out the swords now. I told you I felt a shift in your energy. 1, 2, 3 times. Empress. Do not tell me you're getting in your head about your Okay, good. I told you the shift. You're changing. What's transforming here is getting all wrapped up in your mind. This is like literally being lighter. Tawanda, using your fuck it stick. I like it. Okay. So this can also be someone that's very different. Maybe this is just very emotionally mature. Okay. They can match your intellect here and feelings. Okay. Well, what's this? Then tell me what the Ace of Pentacles. Why do I keep saying Three of Pentacles every time I see that Ace of Pentacles? What's the Ace of Pentacles here in the outcome energy for Judy Jude? What's the physical reality? Big old chunk. What are you leaving behind here? Oh, okay. King of Swords mentality. It's the softer touch. Because I used to hold on to this fear of Three of Swords constantly, but that's what was, leaving me out in the cold. This is what you're leaving out in the cold. It's a softer, yeah, it's a softer energy. The old mindset done. What did I say? Come on. Swords to cups. Swords to cups. Come on. It's a softer energy. I am no longer like coveting the harshness of this world, which was really just a fear of being heartbroken that there's someone hiding around the corner that's you know, gonna harm me or gonna hurt me. No, this is Empress energy. This is acceptance of like it's so much lighter, Miss Judy Jude. I like that a lot. Went right to the wooden spoon. It's like kicking its ass, and now we're spoiled for choice. You've just increased your odds here significantly. Uh, yeah, increasing the odds. I don't even know that I've ever said that before. Sounds like it's not my fault. You can't get me off your mind, Judy. Okay, vulnerability. Okay, and then we've got like this is like traveling around. You're gonna meet lots of different people here. Uh, okay. I like the cheekiness there. You like that big old chunk flew out. Yep. I can't help but smile every time I think about you. You like each other just as much. This is a softening of the heart, honey. So we got, again, the arrow and the heart, like the swords and the cups. Your energy is softening, and it's like, oh, shock and surprise, when I got rid of that mindset of what's not happening right now and focusing on the feelings that I want, like even focusing on how much fun a trip might be. You're ready for this next stage here. Okay. You done been ready here. It's just making up that switch. Discerningly now, like, hey, you don't know. I don't know if I'm only meant to be with one person. Okay. I ain't mad at it. Do what you want. Life is too damn short. Try all the flavors. Judy trying all flavors. Judy Baskin Robbins. See how you get me? But that's how this feels. It's like, come on. Go make some amok, Judy. You about to tear some shit up. Sarah. She's still here and doesn't hate me because we be crazy in here sometimes. We Miss Sarah with no H. All right. Oh boy. I think we should travel. I've been telling Miss Peg, everybody that's on here now, let's go ahead and I just send out some love there to Miss Peg. She going through it right now. So I'm sending you lots of healing and love there. Phew. All right, Miss Sarah. What was I just about to say about Miss Peg? I think I forgot. Man energy, 80, judgment call. I getting that one I'm talking about. Miss Peg. Action, a change in action. Okay. All right, Miss Sarah. It's Miss Sarah calling Miss Sarah. Sarah. Ace of Swords. What does she need to know right now, or what is she thinking? What's holding you back here? Oh, somebody trying to pull in some next level Bobby Boucher bullshit in here, Sarah? Someone who's very confident that they can just mess with your energy? Someone gaslighting you and like, I don't think you're wrong about this person if this is another person here, Sarah. From the past coming in. They're mighty confident. I'm getting Amy Winehouse. What kind of fuckery is this? Because you know I'm no good. I don't know that I've, yeah. There's just too many secrets here. There's just not enough information. You doing all the work, and then only to get not as much as you're given. Wow, that was a pretty powerful Ace of Swords. I haven't read for your energy before, so I don't know if I'm on the right thread here, but I don't like it. I know how my body feels when I read. This is like there are no winners. I don't think they're very nice with their words. It's like they're hanging on to you because they want what they want when they want it. It's a war of the words. Like that King of Wands with the Five of Swords, they think their shit don't stink. I'm sorry. I know you're new here. Oh, okay. I'm on the right thread. All right. Uh, yeah. your mind, what your mind knows is not wrong here, whatever that is. What kind of fuckery is this? You know I'm no good. Okay. I think you're about to jet set off out of this. I don't know if you were just looking for confirmation here, but what's the Ace of Wands here? What's your best action? That was a big old energetic shift, man. Okay, so your actions are like you keep juggling. This is doing too much, honey. You're doing too much, and you ain't getting it back. Two of Pentacles is always lopsided. It's like she's carrying both the babies here, and not only does she have to go out and buy the fucking wine, she's got to stomp the goddamn grapes too. Come on. I'm sorry. Like, I'm getting animated because this is it. I don't like it. Okay. Rough waters. This is so you're here tonight, so you can pull up from an eagle's eye view. This is still going to be rough waters. This is for your transformation. What you need to do in order to shed this old skin is keep those boundaries up strong. This is about you learning boundaries and not being taken for granted, or it feels more like not just taken for granted, though. It's like taking advantage of your kindness, not appreciating everything that you do. You're doing too much. Okay. You're doing too much here. It's not fair. It's not fair. Fair is fair. This has been going on. My Lord. What are you waiting on? 77. 7 and 7 is a 14 of temperance. This is about tempering pain into wisdom, learning the lesson of it. This person, temperance is a soulmate card. That means that lesson, this was an inevitable lesson here for you to learn, and you agreed with that soul to help you learn it. And you get soulmates that are like, we know we're no good. That's the whole point of it. If it wasn't a challenge, then what's the point of the test of the soul? This is about learning your boundaries, is what the wisdom is that needs to come out of this. This is what the soul lesson is, honey. You're doing too much. And then they just keep coming back. No. What's going on here with Sarah's Ace of Cups? How about, can I get heart advice for her here? How can she fill her heart? Yeah, Four of Swords is healing. So, and I'm not sure how familiar you are with tarot, but in the traditional deck, the Four of Swords, there's a character that's laying on a healing bed, and he's got a sword piercing his heart, a sword piercing his throat, unable to speak your truth, and a sword penetrating the third eye, blocking intuition. Because this is an unhealed person, okay, that you need to have a boundary. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what the cards say, okay? And in that figure with the three swords coming at him, there's a fourth sword that's horizontal in the card, that when that healing takes place of the heart, the voice, and the intuition, he reaches down and grabs that sword of truth and moves on along with his truth. Okay. And we did have in this general reading tonight, I think I pointed that out to Kaylee too, this sword of Orion. And to me, this looked like octopus tentacles, which is a high priestess energy for me, like the whale. um, you're that's not happened. Hold on. Being silenced or something. And look, this fourth sword, I mean, it's all tied up. It's in through his mouth. No, I'm no good. This is the healing. You deserve better than whatever this Bolsheviks is. Okay. This is about loyalty to self. So the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight of all four that makes it to his destination out of loyalty. Okay. Um, they're gonna keep coming back, honey. They're not gonna stop. This is a long time here. Reunion, reunion. This is someone we've broken bread with many a times and have had many a memory with, but it's a pattern. I told you the temperance energy is soulmate energy. So is the devil. Everybody has one. It's part of the hero's journey. It's overcoming the pattern. That's why this person is here. Okay. And until we can get to a point of where we learn discernment about what is for our best and highest good, it's just going to keep blocking your star, right? The five of change needs to happen. We have that five of swords up top. Babe, I don't like it. I don't. They keep coming back and returning because whatever they do or say works. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. How can we empower Sarah here today, Spirit? Ace of Pentacles, please, and thank you. Hold over here. Oh, I couldn't even see. This is the first time, if you didn't see at the top of the reading, I've ever seen these cards ever. I saved them for you guys. And here is 29 of healing. The words were sticking underneath your boundaries here. And the temperance energy of 14, turning pain into wisdom. This person is here. Yes, they are a soulmate, not the fun kind. Purposely for your soul's growth so that you learn boundaries. You are only as tied up for as long as you are stuck in this pattern, honey. Okay. Now I was asking what's our empowerment here for Sarah, and I was getting that light right across the lake. I don't know if you're by water at all, but there's going to be one day that you look out, it's going to be calm, and that sun looks like a path. Your happiness, it's like all of a sudden it shows up for you. It starts to show yourself these yellow ties that bind and that's silencing your voice. Is the pathway out of this. Okay. Ace of Pentacles for Sarah, please. 3D reality. Yeah, this is a one-to-one partnership. And you got to get I've got to dodge in order to she's escaping this castle over here. She's like running for her life here to go towards a new life. There's haste. I'm feeling a sense of urgency here, okay? There's your red thread of destiny. Luck comes at the top of this new ladder, going towards a different castle. This is about trusting your intuition. This is a big lesson, honey. Here's your piece. Life doesn't have to be this hard. When you stop fighting against it, you deserve balance and harmony. Someone who is matching your energy, this is not. This is a one-to-one partnership of whatever label I'd like to put on it. Doesn't matter because it's a soul contract that you're supposed to overcome. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just reading the energy of the cards, okay? I don't even know if I want to pull from. You got to escape past soul. There's something different about you. You really stand out from the crowd, and I want to know more. You deserve somebody to appreciate your energy. That's what I said. Here's the lucky rabbit and the red thread of destiny. But it means following intuition, releasing this with kindness. This is not, they're the asshole, point, point, point. This is, why am I with the asshole? Okay. This is about you. This is about you being kinder to yourself. Don't, you deserve, in the very least, someone who's going to be kind. This is a big journey, honey. Okay. There's more for you to see here and do. I'm not feeling satisfied here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. On the split. Six of Swords is spirit leading you to calmer waters. If that is the only reason that you are here today, is to see this card, intuition is correct. I want to validate that. And yes, it is a soulmate. It feels strong for a reason. But not all soulmates teach us our lessons in a kind way. The purpose is for you to learn those boundaries, but then for you to burn this shit up, honey. I'm sorry. I don't ask these guys. I don't really, not that I don't talk like that, but I don't, especially with a new subscriber or a new person in the chat, like, I don't want it to be like, you need to do right. I want to support you, not tell you what to do, because your lessons in essence are none of my business. None of our lessons are anybody else's business, but that's why I'm here, is to help show us that, yeah, even strong soul ties, otherwise, if a test wasn't hard, then it's not a test. What are the blocks here? What's blocking her from escaping the castle? What's blocking her from leaving the castle? Okay, either you or your partners only want sex, accept that. It's okay to reach for more. I don't know if it's all that, but I'm saying you deserve more. Wow. It's done. Till you get angry enough sometimes. Okay. You're gonna have to keep walking this eggshell line, 1 foot in this and 1 foot in the future. Unresolved feelings from your past that makes this is just going to be so, you're going to be so resentful, and then you're just going to start getting pissed. Let's release old ties in order to have a real chance at a fresh start with someone new. Okay, that now I feel that was complete. Okay, honey, heart, I'm Sarah. This is, guys, if you've been through this in the chat, I know I have. It's not easy to leave this kind of thing. There's such a huge magnetic pull, but until we kind of get on this spiritual path and understand the why of it, we're convinced that it's meant to be, or no, it's there. Yes, it was meant to be, but not for the reason that you think, not for ever, just so that your soul can evolve. get up to the next step. Okay, honey. God, everybody send her love, please. Yeah, I feel like everybody here's been there. We've all been through it. So you're in the right place, and I'm glad you're here. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome. All right, guys, I think love stinks. I know we've all been through it, right? And now I gotta snap my rubber band. Ding. The right love is amazing. All right, guys, thank you for so much for such a fun date night. I know. I want to light this up for us before we go here. Even if you come back. Crystal, what is your listen bitch card of the evening? Let's lighten it up here. Crystals, 3. I don't feel like she needed any back. All right. Don't hold back the tears. Let them flow like a flipping faucet. I wasn't feeling that for you, Crystal, but maybe you are worthy of everything good in this life. Everything. I don't know if that was still some leftover Miss Erica's energy, because Crystal's was very, very different. But hey, this might be someone around Miss Crystal that she needs to know about. What about for Jennifer? What's Jennifer's Isenlay Ichbe message? Jennifer, your pet thinks you're a queen and your pet is right. I don't think that card's ever come out before. I don't even know if you have a pet, Jennifer. Kaylee. What's Kaylee's listen bitch card? Your ending is still unwritten. It's never too late to create a life you love. Okay. Bradley. Miss Bradley. Listen card for Miss Bradley. Ask yourself if it will matter 10 years from now. And if it doesn't, or if it won't, don't sweat it. Okay, Kathy. Kathy. What card is for you tonight? What oracle? What does the Isenlay Ichbe oracle have to say? You will get to where you want to be. It's fucking inevitable. Love that. We even got a unicorn. Yes, drown out the effing noise and keep doing you. The around you. Yeah, it sees you as a unicorn. I'm telling you, they really like you. Miss Peg, come back in. Yes, Peggy. Oh, you're welcome, honey. I love y'all. I'm just glad you're here. You're here now, and that's what matters. Okay, Mr. Brett. Oh, that was fitting for what I was reading for you. You don't need permission to say no. F them. Judy Jude. You guys are so fun. Judy Jude. Okay, you got 2. Your best is more than enough. I promise. And take a look around. You're lucky as shit. Remember that. Let's go. Let's go travel around the world. Let's go. I've been saying to Peg, that's what I was going to say before. I told Peg, I'm like, I want us all to go on a cruise to Greece. Did you wrote unicorn on your paper? That's amazing. I love that. And Miss Sarah, let's get Miss Sarah some higher energy here. Higher, baby. Still have never figured out that dang song. Hey, I won't put you through it again. All right. Oh, actually, 3 flipped over, so I'll read them if you want them. Okay. Ooh, Hornet. Sometimes oh my gosh, honey. Sometimes letting go is the best way to free yourself. This was this business here. Your worth is not tied to your productivity. You doing everything, doing the most to keep it afloat. There's a ding of confirmation. And my old lady pills. Okay. Don't waste a drop of energy trying to change someone else. I think that's the perfect ending to our reading tonight. I don't know about you guys, but wonderful date night. Thank you so much for being here. I'll definitely see you next Thursday for our next date night where I pull cards for y'all. It's so much fun. Appreciate you being here. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.